dissolvable pods. So all you have to do is plant this whole sheet with the seed side facing down on top of your soil in a garden container. And then as soon as you water it, the pods here, they all dissolve just like a laundry pod, and then the seeds sprout up through the holes in the fabric. So this takes all the guesswork out. You just lay this down on top of your soil in a container, no fancy tools required, and all you have to do is water it and give it a little light. So like we demoed last week and the week before, this is our new indoor kit, so you can grow your own fresh cocktail ingredients all year round. No matter if you're going to get snow like us in the Northeast, or if you don't have any space and you live in a small apartment. So today we're going to be making a seed sheet original cocktail. It's called the Fennel Flannel. So it's going to be using this fresh bronze fennel from our cocktail seed sheet, and we're going to be using a little whiskey because it's time to commit to winter. Winter's here, let's go into it, and we're going to be celebrating with a nice cozy drink. And throughout this video, don't forget to ask any questions. You can always send in gardening questions and we'll answer them live at the end of the recipe, and you can see what we're doing. You can ask anything that you want about growing food, and if it's a seed sheet, if it's about a different garden that you're growing, an indoor plant, we can help you just with anything green thumb related. So I'm just going to refresh my page here so I can see the comments coming in, and we will get to making this drink. So we're going to be making a fresh cocktail with an actual live fresh herbs, this bronze fennel. So there's other cocktail herbs in this sheet as well. You could use some Thai basil, some borage flowers, celery greens, pea shoots, tulsi. There's plenty of different really nice herbs. We really like this fennel with whiskey, so we're gonna do that today. The fennel has a really nice fresh aroma, and it's really nice. It has tons of antioxidants, so you can feel good about yourself while you're drinking it. And so we're gonna be adding this bronze fun frilly fennel with some orange, which is a nice complement to this herb. Some raw honey for your health as well, and a little sweetness. And actually, that's it. So it's just going to be orange, honey, and bronze fennel, and then your whiskey, obviously. So you can make this a mocktail with some soda water, or you can use bourbon. You can use, we're using rye today, but you can use whatever you like. So with this cocktail, it's really simple. You want to start with some really nice ice. So we're gonna fill. You always want a lot of ice. The more, the merrier. So we're gonna fill our cocktail shaker with some ice here. And then get the rest of the stuff in. So we're gonna use, forgot a shot glass today, so we're gonna actually use a little mason jar. These are nice because the measuring numbers are right on the jar. So we're gonna do about 3 ounces, because we're gonna make 2 drinks. We're gonna do about 3 ounces of the rye here. And that can go right in. So that cools down while we're doing everything else. Orange, a great, citrus is awesome in the winter, so we're going to use the orange. It's a little sweet, but it's also bright, so it's really nice when it's getting dark outside and you can brighten up your mood with a little orange. So this, I'm just going to cut it into segments and just squeeze them right in this jar, or in the shaker, but leave the skins on because we want to just pulverize all that with the ice when we shake it. So that's about, we'll do a whole half of the orange here. So we really want that nice, bright, winter citrusy flavor. I'll save one wedge for the end. So then we'll go over here to our fennel, and this is great because you have these fresh ingredients right at your fingertips from your garden that's just growing right in your living room, maybe your kitchen. And so all you have to do is come right over to it and pick off some of the larger outer leaves that you want to use. I'd recommend taking maybe 3 or 4 bigger segments. You can see sort of the bronzy color. It's a little bit less of the bright green that you might normally see in the grocery store, so it's like a cool variety. So we're just going to stuff those right in. And then we'll add probably a spoonful of honey. The raw honey is nice because it is really nice for your immune system, especially if it's raw. So it's a really good, nice thing, especially a wintertime cold. Maybe you're feeling a little under the weather. We'll put in that little sweetness. All right. And so then you can just cap it and shake it. You can use another pint jar or a pint glass or whatever you want to top, but as long as you really shake it, and you want to really be able to release the flavors from the bronze fennel, so that's really important, and then also be like pulverizing the skin from the orange. Alright, we're going to let that sit for a second, and then since we're making two, I'm going to fill these two low ball glasses with some ice here. Actually, first, we're going to do a little fancy thing. I'm going to cut a couple of thin slices of orange so that we can have these peeking on the outside of the glass before you put the ice in, because that way it'll be showing. So it'll go kind of like that. Oops. A nice clear glass, you can see the citrus from inside. And then we'll do this slice on this glass here. If you guys make any of your own cocktails at home, you know that coming by fresh ingredients that are like some interesting herbs are hard to come by. So when you have your cocktail seed sheet, you literally are just pulling them right off the plant that's bright growing in your house, and you can have some more interesting ways to impress some guests, dinner parties, holiday events. It's really fun and easy. So that looks pretty cool for now, and then we'll give our cocktail mixture another little shake. And then first let's put a little decorative fronds. So when you garnish a cocktail drink with a really fresh herb, it's going to give off an aroma every time the person actually drinks the drink. So it's a really pleasant like sensory experience for while you're enjoying a cocktail. So it's like a really super duper fresh hit of an aromatic herb right as you're sipping this botanical drink. So that's a really nice little trick you could do. Make your cocktails a little bit more enjoyable. And so then we just pour them right in. I'm gonna make them even. That nice orange, rye, honey, and they'll just sit sort of like that. So they smell really nice. You got that hit of the fennel, you got the orange that's super aromatic, and then your nice bourbon, and cheers. Really nice, guys. You're gonna have to do this. All right, let's see. So if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to submit them and we can talk a little bit about gardening, but you can see the possibilities are endless when you're growing your own fresh ingredients. You can be doing some creative things right in the comfort of your own home or on your back porch or patio. So we've got a couple questions here. Tommy from Boston is wondering, let's see, how much do I need to water the seed sheet? So that's a really good question, because these plants do need water. They're really easy to grow, but they do need some water. So we recommend watering probably once a day. It's really important that when you first plant your seed sheet, you want to make sure you water it every single day to make sure the seeds stay moist and saturated so that they're all able to sprout, because if they dry out, they won't be able to sprout. But after they sprout and grow up, they probably need water about once a day. You can always check the soil by just taking your hand and feeling, don't be scared, you can just feel the soil, and it will just be, if it's a little dry, add some water. So you can just test it that way too. We use these fabric containers to grow in, so they're really easy to sort of lift up, and you can feel if it's heavy, and if it's heavy, don't water. But if it's light, then definitely add some more water, and your plants will be super happy and keep growing. Let's see, Samantha from LA is asking, what did she say? Oh, is this kit reusable? So that's a really good question. This indoor kit, this LED light, all the stand and the light are definitely reusable. The light is reusable for years. That will last you a really long time. The fabric container and the saucer are also reusable. You can wash those out each time you plant and grow again right in the same container. So the only thing that you'll need to replace is just this seed sheet. That's all you need to replace. So this cocktail garden has been growing for a few months, and these herbs can last for about 4 to 6 months, and then you can pull them out and then replant a new seed sheet. So they'll keep growing back, you can keep harvesting from them, and then get a new seed sheet, and that's the only thing that you need to replace. So it's super simple. These sort of items will last you a long time and not break down, because it's a pretty easy to use gardening system. As long as they have good light and good soil, which all comes with the kit, that's really all you need, and then watering. So that's awesome. Thanks, Samantha. And as a reminder, all of this information and our Facebook Live videos and our tutorial videos are all available on YouTube, on our blog, on Facebook, and so you can always check them out if you have any questions. We go into more detail. I'm going to be posting this recipe on our blog on our website, so you can check out how to make this for yourself. And if the holidays are coming up and you can't figure out what to get someone for Christmas or for Hanukkah, you can always get them a seed sheet, and maybe they'll make some drinks for you. You'll get to benefit from it. All right, well, that's pretty much all we've got for today. We're gonna be, again, here next week, so you can come check us out and ask some gardening questions. Don't forget to check us out on our website. Yeah, Nick. Is there a question?
Yeah.
Nice.
How often do you change the soil?
How often do you change the soil?
Yeah.
That's a really good question. So the soil can be used for the growth cycle of one seed sheet, and then once you take out the plants, you might want to save like half the soil, and then you can grab a little bit more to fill it back up. And we recommend also using organic fertilizer, and we have a blog about that on our website, so we show you exactly, we also have a video, so we show you exactly how to fertilize your garden so that it will continue to grow longer. So as long as you boost the soil with a little bit more fresh stuff to top it off, and then use organic fertilizer, you'll be able to keep a pretty sizable batch of soil going for a bit. Yeah. Any other questions? Cool. All right, well, send us a message. Again, if you're watching this after the live, if you're watching it later today or tomorrow, put in your questions in the comments and we will get back to you. No worries, and because we want you to all have gardens that look this awesome. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Keep gardening, keep growing your own fresh ingredients, and we hope to talk to you and help you out soon. Thanks.